Here's the 0Z GFS model run. At noon today, we have an upper level feature still over South Texas, and that's still going to be bringing moisture into the Gulf Coast region where it's still raining there, and they're beginning to get quite a bit of flooding down there, especially Louisiana up into Mississippi and Arkansas, and it's still going to be raining there today. Around here, though, we're not going to see any rain until late tonight and into Saturday, and Saturday night and into Sunday, where the piece of that system is going to move in and could bring us a couple of showers or so. Otherwise, skies will turn cloudy. Today, highs will be in the 60s to around 70, especially in our southwestern counties, cooling into the lower 60s on Saturday, and maybe lower to maybe middle 60s on Sunday. Warmer in the west, where there will be less chance of rain here on Sunday. Better chances of rain will be along and east of I-35 here on Sunday, so the weekend looks rather drab and dreary for most of the state. And then, of course, Monday comes, and what happens? It stops raining, and the skies begin to partially clear. They won't completely clear because we'll have one system moving away and another system approaching. Temperatures Monday look to be in the 60s for the most part. And then here comes a system here on Tuesday. This is going to bring us some more showers here on Tuesday. Maybe a quarter of an inch at best, unlike the maybe half inch to 3/4 of an inch here this weekend. But this system is going to be bringing some colder air into the state, and this low is going to want to be slow to move out of here. It's going to continue to be just to our north and east. That could bring some backwash moisture here on Wednesday and even into Thursday. It's still not really moving that far, but what it's going to do is it's going to bring the flow out of the north and northwest. That's going to keep our temperatures down, mainly in the upper 30s and 40s across the state. No 50s and 60s next week. And then, if you thought that's great, that system finally pulls out, only for another system to start coming in from the west as we move toward next Friday. And this system could bring us a little bit of interesting weather toward the end of next week. It is something we're going to have to watch, as we have a system across the Gulf Coast bringing even more precipitation there, and the backwash from this low, slow to move will slowly try to merge with this system, but it's looking like that the system will phase to our east. And you see that in the extended period. There's the phase system moving off the east coast. Another system coming in from the west, as the flow is mainly west to east in the extended period. That's going to keep our temperatures averaging around seasonal levels, but we'll have some warmer periods, including on this day, the 22nd, as winds turn around back to the south, so that'll warm us up after a period of cooler weather. It's also going to bring the Gulf of Mexico into play, so showers and maybe even a rumble of thunder could be possible. Of course, this is extended period, so we can't really time things out or strengthen the system at this point, but we'll keep watching it. The end of the period, the 26th, flows coming from west to east, so it looks to be rather quick-moving systems, not long-lasting, kind of cut in and out within a day. You can see temperatures look to be fairly seasonal at this point, so we'll keep watching to see if that continues in future runs and see if we still could see a little bit of that white stuff. Satellite image from last evening. There's this upper level feature that doesn't want to leave. And piece of this is going to move up into our area this weekend. You see another system is approaching across the west as well, where they're going to get quite a bit of snow out there. Some winter weather issues across the Sierras and some flash flood watches out there. But just flash flood disaster over Louisiana up the Mississippi River toward Memphis, where they're just getting doused with rain and rain and rain. And look, they're going to get even more rain over the next 5 days. Around here, maybe a half to maybe up to an inch in isolated areas, but a lot of rain down there, a lot of rain along the west coast as well, and it looks to be rather wet in those areas.
Thank you.